Those who follow my channel know that I'm not one to talk about random bullshit or vlog or whatever the fuck. I always talk about the gameplay in my videos. But I do have a few minor channel updates about a couple things that are going to be coming up. So I figured, you know what? Fuck it. I might as well just do one of these videos that I never do. Just get some of these shits out of the fucking way. So the video you're watching is just decoration and shit. I am not going to talk about anything in this goddamn video. I just needed a visual for a few minutes, and since pics of hot young naked ladies isn't allowed, I figured, you know what, fuck it. Y'all just going to get some Call of Duty gameplay up in this motherfucker. So, first off, starting next week, the Hipfire commentaries will begin again. Actually, I finished a couple of new ones already. You know, most of the people sent me files when I said I was taking a break, so I was like, okay guys, you really listen to me. So, I did those in the past couple of days, so you're going to start noticing the videos are going to be popping up again. But I do need to lay down a few ground rules on these before I have people start resubmitting videos for Hipfire commentaries again. Now, I had no idea how popular this idea was going to be, you know, commentate over other people's gameplay and shit like that. But at one point, I had like 15 videos that I needed to commentate over, so that goes to show you how busy these shits can get. So I do need to make a few tweaks and changes before people start resubmitting their videos again. The main thing now is I have to put a time limit on some of these videos. For the campaign stuff, not multiplayer. For the campaigns, I have to put a 10-minute time limit on the videos. And you guys saw the recent Just Cause video, Minecraft video. They were perfect examples. Talking 15 minutes straight and trying not to ramble on is harder than a motherfucker. I mean, shit, some of those times I needed like a glass of water. I just needed to breathe and whatever the fuck. So what we're going to do is we're going to have to cut those campaign videos down to 10 minutes. Plus, there has to be a point in the campaign of what you're doing. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't mind the crazy games that people are submitting and shit like that. You know, people are trying to do like stump the commentator or whatever the fuck. I don't mind that. It's actually pretty fun to do. But if you're gonna give me a game, like let's just use this as an example, Assassin's Creed. I want to see an assassination mission. I don't want to see you riding around a fucking horse for 10 goddamn minutes just doing nothing in the goddamn game. So if you're gonna play a goddamn campaign game, show me some campaign stuff, you know what I mean? So if you plan on like fucking up a goblin in World of Warcraft, don't show me 10 minutes worth of you setting up for like 10 seconds of kicking a goblin's ass. I don't need to see that shit, you know what I mean? So just keep in mind that there has to be a point to what you do when it comes to the campaign videos. Now, multiplayer games will have a 12-minute time limit, which should be decent enough for almost everyone. Now, I know people are probably sitting here like, what the fuck is the difference between 2 goddamn minutes? I mean, like, really? But in the case of like a headquarters game or demolition, sometimes those games do go 12 minutes, 15 minutes, 18 minutes, whatever the fuck. And there's plenty of action, but you just can't fit it into a 10-minute time limit. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and limit that to 12 minutes. Most people send me team deathmatch, so I don't really have to worry about, you know, people going over like 15 minutes and shit like that. So if you're going to be playing a long-ass match, just fast forward some of the bullshit. You know, if you're spectating somebody in like Sabotage, or you're having to wait around and search and destroy because you died first, whatever the fuck, fast forward, edit it out, keep it down to 12 minutes and shit like that. Next on the list, you guys can only submit one video at a time. This is something that I actually had to send back to people who were sending me videos before with Hipfire commentaries. They sent a message with like 5 videos. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm not going to be doing all 5 videos, motherfucker. Send me your best video, and I'll do a commentary over that. In addition, do not send me another video if I haven't posted your first one up yet. You know what I mean? That obviously means I'm busy as shit. So if I haven't got to your first video, what are the odds I'm going to get to your second video right away? You know what I mean? Don't send me multiple videos if you haven't even seen your first video yet. Wait till your first video is posted. Enjoy it. Watch it. If you like it, then send a second video. Don't just keep sending me fucking videos for the hell of it, man. I can't sit here and do commentaries when I'm backed up constantly by people sending me multiple videos. Now, I know a couple people are going to say, well, can I replace a video? Yeah, I'm cool with replacing a video. What I mean by that is, let's say you sent me a video today and you went 40 and 5, right? Great game, you want me to do a commentary over it. The very next day, after you've already sent me the first video, you went 60 and 2. And now you're like, great, I have to do the 60 and 2 video. You can replace the first video. You can say, can you please do the 60 and 2 video instead of the 40 and 5 video? No problem, I'll replace it. But if you want me to do both, you're going to have to wait until I do the 40 and 5 video, then submit the 60 and 2 video. Otherwise, I can replace it. I can do the 60 and 2 and not do the 40 and 5, but I'm not going to be doing both at the same time. Just keep that in mind when you guys are actually sending in videos. A couple of other smaller points. Music. I love music and videos, but it's likely it's going to get drowned out if you guys send it for a Hipfire commentary video. What I do is I lower the video volume down when I render my video so that it doesn't clash with my voice and shit like that. I mean, you guys can tell, I'm a loud motherfucker. So when I talk, I practically yell when I talk into these goddamn videos. So if you're going to put music, there's a very good chance that it's going to get drowned out after I do the rendering, because I want to make sure that the gameplay volume is low and that people are hearing my voice. So I highly suggest do not put any additional music into the clips, because chances are you're not going to hear it and that whole effect that you want it isn't going to come across. The other thing is voiceovers. Like, say you want to play a Scarface clip of like, say hello to my little friend. Chances are I'm going to talk right over that shit, and when I render the video out, you're not even going to hear it. Matter of fact, it'll probably clash with my voice. So I highly suggest if you're going to do voiceovers, drop them completely. Don't even bother putting a voiceover in a video. Now, for something different. I've had a couple requests from people who wanted to do a hip-fire commentary for me. In other words, I give them my gameplay, and they do a commentary over that. So I figured, you know what? Fuck it. Let's give this shit a shot. I'm going to start a brand new series called Reverse Hipfire Commentaries, and that's pretty much going to invite all my friends and subscribers to do their version of a hipfire commentary over my gameplay. However, I'm going to have a lot of strict rules for this motherfucker, and I've listed all the complete rules over at PrestigeGamers.com. The link is in the description, but we're going to get into that in a second. To sign up for a Reverse Hipfire Commentary, there's a sign-up sheet at PrestigeGamers.com. That's the link that I'm going to be providing in the description. This is the only way to request a video. I will not be taking requests for videos over YouTube for this, and there are a couple reasons for this. First of all, people can see exactly where they stand in line to get a video. Right now with Hipfire Commentaries, I sort of send out a bulletin, but nobody reads that shit. You know, you send out a bulletin over YouTube and it says who's got the next upcoming video. There's no way to tell. People don't read that shit. So typically I get people asking, hey, when's my video going to show up? You know what? Fuck that shit. With the Reverse Hipfire Commentary, there's a sign-up sheet. So now you're going to get to know exactly when your videos are going to be coming up, exactly when you're going to get an opportunity to do a Reverse Hipfire Commentary. Second main reason, Dropbox only has a 2 GB limit. So in other words, I can only put maybe 2 to 4 videos at a time in Dropbox and send those out. By the time I send those out, send the link, somebody downloads it, lets me know I can delete. Oh, fuck all that shit. There's a lot of transferring of data. It's a pain in the ass, in other words. So I'm not going to be sending out, you know, 15, 20, 30 videos a goddamn week. I want to keep it something small. I want to keep it something limited, and I want to have control over this. I don't want it where, you know, everybody right now sends me Hipfire Commentary videos. All I have to do is download it. It's not hard, but when I have to actually send out my videos, that's going to take a little bit more time. That's going to take a little bit more effort. So I'm like, you know what? This is why I want to have a sign-up sheet to limit the number of people that are going to be doing the videos. Also, videos are going to have to be done Hipfire Commentary style. In other words, no previewing ahead of time. You cannot watch the video ahead of time before you start doing the commentary. And trust me, I'll be able to tell if you previewed that shit beforehand because I've done enough of these videos to know exactly how hard it is to get everything correct in one shot. It's not fucking easy to do a perfect commentary, especially when you have no idea what video you're gonna get. It is damn near impossible. So I'm gonna be able to tell if you guys are previewing this video ahead of time. So the #1 rule has to be done Hipfire Commentary style. As soon as you press play, you better also press that record button and start talking like a motherfucker. That's the best way I can explain how to do the Hipfire Commentary. And to make things even harder, you guys are gonna have to imitate me in these videos. That's right, I wanna see your best impressions of my commentary style. From cursing to catchphrases to talking as fast as possible, whatever the fuck you want to do. I mean, even if you want to take on a whole JLoco11 persona, I want to see your best impersonations of my commentary style. I mean, besides being one vain, narcissistic motherfucker, and I'm using this as my attempt to rule the world as the greatest dictator of all time, I've added this stipulation for a few reasons as well. First of all, people who've been subscribed to my channel, you guys know how I roll. You see my style plenty of times. Unlike a Hipfire Commentary, anyone can send in a video and they don't even have to be subscribed. Basically, they can come across my channel and say, hey, this guy can post up my content. They send me a video, I do a commentary, and then after that, they don't even subscribe. For this way, my subscribers and my friends and the people that I game with, people who've been around my channel from the beginning, you guys know how I act, you know my mannerisms. If you've only watched my video one time or you never watched my video at all, it's going to be almost impossible to do this kind of imitation or impersonation, whatever the fuck you want to call it. So that's why this is going to be meant for subscribers. This is going to be meant for people that have been around the channel for a long time, that have supported my channel forever. This is going to be a great opportunity for you guys to actually post up some content on my channel. Now also, for those of you just starting out with their commentaries and you haven't really developed a style or you're struggling with a theme, now you at least have a theme. Now don't get me wrong, it's not going to be easy to do this commentary, let alone imitate me, but if you get stuck, you at least have something to fall back on. You know I talk fast, you know I curse. So if you get stuck in the video, you can at least say, you know what would JLoco do in this situation? You know, it's like, what would Jesus do? What would JLoco do in this situation? Probably curse, right? That'll probably be what everybody falls back on. So if you get stuck, at least you know in the back of your head, you can always fall back on the imitation and shit like that. Now, another thing to know, I have a shitload of games that I play. Now, I don't post them up on YouTube, but I'm going to tell you right now, if you're going to ask for a Hipfire Commentary, be prepared to get anything. And oh, to those who submitted weird Hipfire Commentary videos that were trying to like stump me in the commentary, just remember this. Payback is a bitch, motherfucker. So if you guys request a video and you sent me some weird shit before, oh hell yeah, I will be sending you some ridiculous shit. And trust me, I have a backwards compatible PS3 and a shitload of PS1 and PS2 games in my library. I will fuck you up in a minute. So if you think that shit was funny when you were trying to stump me, just wait until I send you guys my videos and shit like that. And to those of you guys who actually sent me normal videos, you know, regular Black Ops, don't worry, I'm not going to go crazy on you guys. You guys are going to get some normal shit. I mean, just to give you an idea, I actually have a ton of Modern Warfare 2 clips that I saved but I never used. You know, pretty much I saved everything when I wanted to make that goddamn montage that I did like a year ago. So you know what? Chances are a lot of you guys are going to be getting old as fuck Modern Warfare 2 clips. So that'll be pretty much what you guys get. Now the final thing to note is that you guys are only going to get one video on this. So pretty much you get one chance. So for now, I'm only going to be rolling this series out as a one-time thing. You know, if things work out and people like this idea, I might open it up to do second videos. But for now, one shot. That's all you guys get, so make it count when you get your video. If we ever open this up to do second round and third rounds of these videos, then I'll send out more videos, but for now, you only get this one shot. The final thing I want to address is a question I received from a subscriber asking if they can do hipfire commentaries for their subscribers. Sure, absolutely. Matter of fact, I think it's a great idea that people do this for their friends and subscribers, because I would love to see this idea spread across YouTube and shit like that, like a fucking zombie virus and shit. Because like I said, this will put me one step closer to being the evil ruler of the galaxy. No, but seriously, being the original hipfire commentary guy, it'd be a cool concept, you know what I mean? Especially if you start seeing like other channels, larger channels, doing this for their subscribers. You know, I know the idea came from me and the idea came from my subscribers sending me their videos. So if like this was a zombie movie and shit, I'd be patient zero and whatnot. So feel free to start this idea in your channel. You know what? If we could spread this idea around YouTube like wildfire, that would be fucking great. 'Cause I mean, let's be honest. There are only so many boring-ass commentaries out there. You know what I mean? It's shit like, this is my gun, these are my perks. That shit, oh, shut the fuck up. You want to put me to sleep, sing me a lullaby, motherfucker. So if you guys want to do the hipfire commentaries on your channel, by all means, feel free to do it. So this video is coming to an end. As always, rate, comment, subscribe, and all that good shit. Obviously, you can see I didn't get too fucked about this goddamn gameplay. So remember, please follow the new hipfire commentary rules and guidelines. Also, if you're interested in doing the reverse hipfire commentaries, head over to prestigegamers.com to sign up. And starting next week, you guys will be seeing new hipfire commentaries and reverse hipfire commentaries. And I'll see you guys in the next video.